guys, so I just got to the gym here. I wanted to do a workout that I could show you guys where it would be useful to do in a hotel gym. So I know a lot of hotel gyms, they don't have a lot of equipment, some barely even have cables. So I'm going to put together a full body dumbbell routine. It's going to be compound movements, so each exercise is going to incorporate your lower body and your upper body. So it's something that you can do quick, easily, and just with a set of dumbbells. So I hope you guys enjoy the workout. The first exercise we're going to do is a squat into a dumbbell press. So you want to put the dumbbells up on your shoulders and you want to squat down, and then as you come up you want to press up. So this is going to work your lower body, specifically your quads and your glutes and hamstrings, and then when you push up it's going to work your shoulders.
Brother, sister, can you see our light guide us home?
Next we are going to move on to a lunge into a bicep curl. So you're going to lunge forward with one leg. You want to make sure that your back is straight and that your knees are both at a 90-degree angle. And when you come down into that lunge, you want to curl the dumbbells up. So the lunge is going to work your quads, hamstrings, and glutes, and then the curls are going to work your biceps. So instead of my hands being supine like in the first clip, you can see that I switched to a neutral grip here. This was just a little bit more comfortable, but you can use either or. They both still will work the biceps. Third exercise is going to be straight-legged deadlifts into narrow squats. You want to start out standing shoulder width apart and then go from there. The deadlift portion of this exercise is going to work your lower back and your hamstrings specifically. And then as you go into the narrow squat, because you do have a more narrow stance, it's going to target your quads a little bit more than your hamstrings and glutes. You can see here that I maintain a neutral spine, or my back is straight as I go down into the deadlift. And then as you go down into the squat, just make sure that you're pushing your knees out so that your knees aren't caving in as you go down into the squat. And our last exercise with the dumbbells is going to be a step up into dumbbell curl. So this, like the lunge, is going to work your hamstrings, glutes, and then your biceps as you do those curls. You want to find a bench that is high enough that you're comfortable with, and you want to step up, and at the same time that you're stepping up, you are going to curl those dumbbells up. You are also going to work your core as well as you are stabilizing as you step up. You want this exercise to be as controlled as possible. So you want to slowly go up, and then as you come down, slowly come down so that you're not just swaying your momentum around and coming crashing down to the floor. So that is it for the dumbbell portion. I just wanted to add in this workout that I did on the cables, just in case your hotel gym does have some cables. So I made kind of a makeshift belt. So I took two different hip abductor attachments and kind of velcroed them together, and then I attached it to a cable. So I'm going to be doing some squats on this, and it just adds a little bit of resistance. and I actually really enjoyed these guys. So I felt it a lot more in my glutes. There was tension on my glutes the entire time, which I really did like. And I've always seen these done and I've always wanted to try them, but I've never really had the equipment to do it. So I thought, hey, what a perfect time to just kind of make it up as I go along and find an alternative how to do this. So it turned out really great. I really enjoyed it and I definitely felt these the next day. Then I went ahead and I did some cable glute kickbacks. Now these are one of my most favorite exercises for the glutes. I feel like they really do isolate my glutes. And if your hotel gym doesn't have an attachment that wraps around your ankle, you can always use just a regular cable attachment and just put your foot through it and use that. These are definitely a hit or miss for some people. Some people claim that it hurts their lower back, and that is totally fine. It actually used to hurt my lower back too. But what I found that is if you drop the weight a little bit and do a little bit more reps, then it really doesn't hurt your lower back as much. I also find that going parallel to the floor really helps, and it just takes the stress off of your lower back. Now it's time to work that side booty or your hip abductors. So I just took one of the attachments and put it around my calf. I do like to put this one a little bit higher just because the higher that the resistance is to the muscle, the harder that it works. But like I said in the exercise before, if you don't have a strap or attachment like this one, then you can just use the cable attachment around your ankle. But these are hip abductions, and I do them on the cable here. And you'll see that both of my knees are bent throughout the movement. I just feel it more in my abductors when I bend both my knees, and then I know that I'm not stressing out my knees, so it does make me feel a little bit better. And last exercise, I found an alternative to either lying or standing hamstring curls. So you just put an attachment down by your ankle, and I find the trick for this is that you put your knees together. So your knees should be in line with each other, and then that is where you pull back the weight. So you should just be hinging from your knee. You shouldn't be using any other momentum or anything, just your hamstrings to curl up. And that is it for this workout. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and that you can take some tips and tricks away from this so that next time you're traveling, you don't have to skip your workout. Thank you all so much for your support. It means so much to me, and I will catch you guys in the next video.